Hello, this is Irina from Shekinah. Beautiful. You've caught me in the kitchen and I am making sausage rolls. I've been wanting to make them for a very long time. So I finally bought all of the ingredients. So they have got carrot in them and onion and garlic, a zucchini, capsicum, and also I was going to say clove of garlic, goodness me, a carrot, I said that too. Yeah, so garlic, onion, carrot, zucchini, that's pretty much all the vegetables. And then they have got, I pretty much just cut it all up in the Thermomix. You don't need to have it, but it saves so much time. I don't have to grate anything, and I definitely recommend doing it that way. If you've got a Thermomix, you should definitely use it. I feel like we should use it more for our cooking. It is so hot in here. I'm not going to turn the fan on because I was standing on the step ladder, and my height while I'm standing on the step ladder to put my phone up there is above where the fan goes, and I'd hate it if I forgot and chopped my head off. That would be really, really terrible. So yeah, that would be bad. It is so hot. And it is raining all week. Also a tip, if you start squeezing from the middle, more comes out faster, which was really cool. Particularly for a busy person, and I'm a busy lady, got a lot to do. So easier if you squeeze the sausage from the middle. And if you just need something to do to relax yourself and distract you from all the things that you're actually needing to do, then this is great. Nice and relaxing. As long as you're not like, I have got to do it faster, I've got to do it faster, and then you're thinking of all the time it takes, and then it wouldn't be relaxing, but it's good to relax. And it's good to take a moment to enjoy life. So important. Otherwise, you just can't be all work. So I've got key fobs on the go, which is awesome, and I've got some bows on the go as well. So things are partly finished. So a lot of them are done, but not completed. But we'll get done eventually. So I defrosted the sausages and the mince from the freezer. That's one of the things that I wanted, was a recipe that had both sausage and mince and a regular mince. Now the mince that I put inside of my sausage rolls is a lamb mince. It's all organic, and it was also all marked down from the supermarket, which is why it got frozen, because we simply just didn't have all the ingredients to start with that were to go in the sausage rolls. So pretty much just bought some sausages and was like, well, I'll freeze them. And then I found some mince, and I was like, well, freeze that because it's marked down. It's got to be eaten really quickly, but it's also a lot cheaper. And if any of you know organic, it's so expensive. And yeah, now I feel like I can't drink my coffee, but I probably just get the cup dirty, like not the tin of the coffee or the milk. So that is a lot better. And the only problem with that is I was supposed to crack the eggs over that cup, and now I need to get another one, so it will be another thing to either wash up or put in the dishwasher, which I personally, I don't mind the dishwasher, but like, you eat organic food because you want it to be really, really healthy. I'm getting more conscious of what we're putting on our plates when we use our dishwashers. So I definitely, some recent ads on Facebook is highlighting it because I see them all the time, but we didn't have our dishwasher working for a very long time, and sometimes when you don't have a dishwasher, there's just too many dishes for everybody to wash, particularly if you've been baking or doing a lot of cooking, or life's just really busy. Like, I run a business, so life can get really, really busy. So yeah, it was getting a bit like that, and we thought we had some people that were coming to the house to help in the garden that ended up being like, we don't do that. And I was like, okay, that was a really big surprise, particularly because I went to the store and I purchased coffee for them to drink, instant coffee. Apologies that it wasn't real coffee, but yeah, just can't afford it for everybody and different things. And there was another event that I was going to. I didn't get to go to it, and I mean, it was in a market or something like that. Otherwise, they would have been told that that day wasn't convenient. But yeah, it just was frustrating. But it is the day that I found the mince marked down as well. So there's always a silver lining to every single thing. But yeah, I pretty much just purchased soy milk because I thought, what if they're lactose intolerant and then they can't drink our milk? So that's nearly all gone. Funnily enough, organic soy milk at $2 a litre for a bottle is cheaper than milk from the store. I'm getting lots of fat on my fingers now, which means I'm probably going to have to wash that cup by hand. She's getting really dirty. I have got 3 more sausages to go, and then will be done. They're starting to stick to the sausage skin, so I still have packaging on the table. I haven't found out the fastest way of doing this yet, but it definitely squeezing from the middle or squeezing a lot seems to work. It'd almost be nice if it just came out of one end. So yeah, that's what I was talking about, washing dishes, because I was going to make my cup dirty. I need another cup. So yeah, I'm often seeing these ads on the internet about using safer products. So it's definitely something that I would like to look into getting for the washing machine. Often it seems a bit more expensive. I don't know if you tend to use less or not, but this day we had one of those days where you just use a lot of dishes and the kitchen kind of looked crazy. Like kitchens can get, I think you all can imagine, no one's perfect, everyone's house gets a bit crazy sometimes. So the kitchen was really, really crazy, and yeah, I went out and I got some dishwasher tablets, but I decided that even on sale, I wasn't going to spend $30 or $40 on dishwasher tablets. So I found pack that seemed to be the cheapest ones. They weren't the fanciest ones. And yeah, I bought them. And yeah, I just shoved everything that could fit in the dishwasher, turned it on, washed the rest of the dishes, wiped all of the kitchen benches down, and it was actually very amazing then, which was like a really, really good thing to get everything clean. But I do want to eventually get a safer brand that doesn't have phosphate or chlorine in them. So that's some of the ingredients that's going onto your plates. It's a bit gross. And I'm not sure if the washing up by hand, if those dishwashing solutions are much better. But yeah, we just do the best that we can. Like buy organic when we can. Mum's bought organic carrots for years, so I think some of those stores, rather than pulling the tops of the carrots, they were using kerosene to pull the carrot pieces apart. And Mum was saying to them in the store, why are all the tops of the carrots black? And that's when we found out about the kerosene. And yeah, it's disgusting. Like, don't buy carrots that are not organic, because they're simply not good for you. And you can go to our local market organics or your local market organics if you live in Queensland, and you can get 2 kilograms of carrots for $5, which is like $2.50 a kilogram for organic juicing carrots. And they're perfectly fine. They're in this. It's gonna taste delicious, and it's organic. It's better for you. It's really, really good. And yeah, now I'm actually I'm warm on the top of me, but I'm wearing shorts, and I'm down the bottom part of me, like my feet and everything. I'm starting to get cold. And look at my fingers. I'm not washing my hands because I have got another 2 sausages to undo. So Mum is coming in. Come and say hi to YouTube, Mum.
Hello everyone.
No, come around. They want to see your face. You have to come and stand next to me. You might want to shut the door first so that the air doesn't come in. I was just telling everybody that my feet are cold, but the top half of me is super hot.
Hello everybody.
These fingers. So Mum's just here. Just come a bit closer to me. I know you'll be hot, but they'll see you better.
It's awfully hot outside.
It's really muggy. It's raining constantly. It's warm, but it's only around 20 odd degrees. It was only 26 degrees yesterday. It was super hot, wasn't it?
It was terrible.
I can't tell you how many degrees it was, because you think of the degrees and you think, well, that's stupid. I shouldn't be using anything. But it's like you need a dehumidifier, or you need something to take the water out of the air, because you just feel stinking hot and sweaty all the time.
I'll be glad when winter is here. Winter's up here and not cold.
So
they're beautiful.
I've been talking about organic. I've been talking about the carrots and how the regular ones have got Clare to take off the tops, and that's why they look black on the tops. Remember we found that out years ago?
They do.
And yes, I've been telling them all about that, and that they can get juicing carrots from Market Organics. It's $5 for 2 kilos, and it's like $2.50 a kilo for carrots, and they're organic. So I've been telling everybody about that, to go buy some juicing carrots. And then I've been telling them about how the handle of the coffee cup's getting filthy from all of the sausage fat. I have to wash it by hand rather than the dishwasher, and that the dishwasher has got bad ingredients in the dishwasher tablet, so I have to get something that's safe. And I've been doing this while I've been doing the sausages, and then I've been telling them that I should I should not worry about how long it takes to do the sausages, even though I'm really busy. I should just enjoy the process. And I have to do that with my business as well. I've got 25 key fobs that I need to start stitching together. And here I am doing sausages and I'm happy and it's great. So that's the last bit of sausage. I need to get the other cup out of the cupboard and I need to put 4 eggs in here. So just to recap, the recipe had a knob of garlic. I used a super big one. If you pick up the garlic clove and you show them the sizes of the garlic, if you hold it up near the phone, maybe over that way so it's a bit closer to near the camera. See the lenses, see those circles on the back of my phone, the little circles? You might have to walk over there and see if they can see it. I don't know if that worked. If that didn't work, I'll stick a photo of the garlic on my Facebook. So we used 1 big clove. So you could do 2 small cloves if you like things to be garlicky. It has 1 onion. We only put half because onion doesn't like mum or mum doesn't like onion, something like that. So yeah, the onion had to kind of stay out a little bit. So you can change the recipe. 1, I think I said carrot, a zucchini, capsicum. We used red because that's what the store had. It was good that they were on sale and I couldn't be bothered going anywhere else. So they came from Market Organics.
And zucchinis, I've tried growing zucchinis in Queensland.
Very difficult.
And they're very hard to grow, so I gave up growing them.
But they want to know the ingredients to make this too, don't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah. 500 grams of sausages. Yeah, so you could use like Cleaver's organic or whatever you can get, or if you don't want organic, that's fine, you do you, but I like organic if I can get it on sale. And then this was the lamb mince, 500 grams, or any kind of mince that you like. I'm going to get sausage in my coffee. It's probably going to taste really awful. Yeah, your vegetables, which I said before, and you put all of those ingredients, chop everything up really fine or grate it if you don't have a food processor or a Thermomix. And yeah, the Thermomix did really well. I just chopped the vegetables up on speed 4 for about like a minute for the onions, and then I just put each vegetable in. I did the carrot next for 30 seconds. I checked in between and it looks okay. After that, I did the same with the zucchini. I did it for 30 seconds and then did the same with the capsicum last, but did it for a little bit of less time. And yeah, that was really good just using that method. I also made breadcrumbs, which I did that first because if you do the breadcrumbs when you mixed everything else up and do it together, they don't become breadcrumbs. So I did that first and tipped it into this bowl, which is for our mixer, which could have been doing the mixing, but my hands are already dirty and they're working quite fine. So yeah, I don't suggest you use your mixer. Maybe just your mixer's bowl would work a lot better. Yeah, I like this cooking kind of channel idea. I could start a cooking channel, couldn't I? So yeah, and then it's meant to have salt and pepper, but I will have to wash these hands before I touch the salt and pepper. But Mum's coming back, so I might wait until she comes back and say, can you grab me some salt and pepper into the recipe? When I'm cooking, I just like to use a salt grinder and kind of guess the amount that I should put of those spices or seasonings, I should say, because salt isn't technically a spice. Now, we always use the Himalayan salt. When you use salt, make sure that you use a really good quality of salt that doesn't have any nasty additives. I've heard stories about salt that it could have different nasties in it. I don't want to mention their names because I don't know if it's true, but I just don't like white table salt. It probably doesn't have anything good in it. I think if you get the pink Himalayan salt, at least it's pretty and, you know, it's better for you. It probably has some minerals or There's lots of salts you can get. I know you can get Celtic salt as well, but I don't think it's for cooking. Yeah, so it has a bit of salt and pepper, which would be good too. Oh, and parsley, which I need to chop up. Now I feel like a rambler. Even with that soap, it is really challenging to get all of the greasy off the hands. This hand towel has been used so many times, even though it is lovely, it is now wet. So for the purposes of this video, I will put it inside the box, although normally it would hang out if it was a nice sunny day or go to the laundry and get washed. And one of the hand towels that we have made before have got avocados on them, and they have a nice green down the bottom. This one is super old. It's not very... So I am back. I'm going to put this in the fridge and keep it cold. But I need to find a space. Oh, that is so much better. So all of the meat is inside the fridge. I'm gonna throw away all the rubbish and clear up a little bit. Well, not all the meat's in the fridge, a little bit gone missing. I suppose that was a clean plate, but I'm gonna throw that little bit out. And another hint, when you're cooking, pop your plates that you need to get a little bit cleaner in the sink, and when you wash your hands over the top of the plates. They're not touching the plates, so it's not unhygienic or anything like that, and these ones haven't been eaten off anyway. This is kind of gross, so I'm going to use another one if I need it. I might not need it. Coffee's like going cold, and this is all really messy, so it's going to throw all the scraps out. Seeing that I had to stop and I got a little bit distracted. Maybe even the seeds. And yeah, that way there is less mess in our kitchen now. Maybe don't look at the other side. There are lots of things everywhere. I always say that if this was my house, I'd love to knock a wall down and extend it, but obviously renting, nobody's going to be knocking a wall down and renovating my house, and I don't think we have thousands of dollars to do it anyway. So this is our kitchen bench. It is quite small, which I guess makes cleaning it up really important. So I did start on a clean bench. I'm going to swap that over that way because I can't be bothered. Parsley is in filtered water. And the knife only chops vegetables, so it's not really dirty. Just rinse it off just to be extra good. I'm gonna chop up the parsley. You could do this in your Thermomix. I am beyond worrying about that. Now, we don't have many herbs right now. We grow our herbs in the garden and they're all dead, thank you to Alfred. it was really nice coming along and making everyone put everything inside and making, wow, it's going to get very wet if we put them outside too soon. Oh, I nearly got myself. That's okay, it didn't pierce skin. Just poked me. Please be careful if you're at home and you are using a knife. If you're a kid, you should definitely ask mum and dad for permission first. We don't want anyone chopping themselves with a knife, and then I don't want parents coming and saying, Erin, you've encouraged my kid to cook. Or, yeah, and then pretty much this isn't really a kids cooking show anyway. But it is a cooking show or a cooking channel. It's just nice to do something a little bit different. And hey, if everyone watched my YouTube because I cooked, then I could cook every day. Although you do have to have money for ingredients, and there's only so many things that you can fit in your fridge or freezer. So there is a very small amount of oregano, not very much. It's really sick right now from that cyclone, and it came like weeks ago, and the weather's really awful. It's wet, it's so muggy over here. You go under the air conditioner, you're like, it's beautiful, and it's not hot or sweaty or anything awful. I like chopping this way. I always have since I was young. I don't chop parsley too much because apparently it bleeds. But I don't want big pieces of parsley either. I would like it finely chopped, and the other herbs too. So I don't know if we might make like a big sausage roll for lunch. Could be delicious rather than having little sausage rolls. Like you could make it for a party or different things. And Shekinah Beautiful turns 2 years old in May. So that is so exciting. I remember I was excited when my business turned 1, but to turn 2, it definitely feels like an achievement. I haven't broken even yet. I'm sure that I can do it eventually. And yeah, we've got the business summit coming up, so this could be amazing to learn more about running a business and marketing and all those wonderful things that you must learn for business. And definitely with cooking, cleaning up is really good, although I don't know if I should put these in the dishwasher because a lovely fairy named Clare, or my lovely mum, has been rescuing plates. And yes, it does happen in this house sometimes. She's been rescuing the plates and washing them up. But that explains it to me why there are not many plates around. So that is a clean cloth, which I would like to wipe the bench down and tidy up a little bit. That's like clean but wet. For the purposes of my video, I will put that over there. And I don't need the knife anymore. Not for now anyway. When do I need it again? I might. To wash some dishes. Scraps from the herbs. I don't need the coffee anymore. Goodness knows I drink far too much of it. I am a coffeeholic. Just love the taste of that stuff. So it is Jarrow Bavarian. Mother will be looking for her glasses. I'll pop them down there. This, you can go over here. There's never ending work in a house. Ginger, which I think she wanted to try to grow. Right now we are growing garlic, one garlic, because I killed one of them. It wasn't very nice of me, but I just think I gave it too much water. Killed it with kindness. Got tea towels. Well, I'm not using the oven. Peanuts that are there because we had a rubber band around it that broke. But yeah, so that's a little bit annoying. Coffee. Starting to look really good. Dishwasher thing. Oh dear. It's amazing what happens when you decide to clean up on camera. It's never happened before. I think I like it. Maybe I should start a house cleaning up video, but I'm terrible at tidying up, so then you'd see all my mess. Let's see. Let's move these away. Honestly, you get one bench done and another gets dirty. Oh, and this is organic as well, and it's lemon burst. I didn't realise it was lemon. I thought it was more like lots of fruits. Oh, I can smell the lemon now. It smells delicious. Not that you can eat it. It's cleaner for the bench. I'd love it if the rain stopped. Would you look at that? All nice and clean. Half of it anyway. And believe it or not, before my video cut out, I was showing you this. So great for drying your hands. And you do it when it's hung up as well. You don't have to take it off every time because that would be annoying. So yeah, it's got the birch press studs, which are really good. They're rust resistant and sewn on really well. They just last. We've had that hand towel for several years now, and you get a brand new one too when you purchase a hand towel. There's lots of beautiful designs. And the lovely lady in the kitchen would be sure to come and show you some if she wants to. Oh, I'm the lady in the kitchen. The lovely lady in the other room would love to come and show the hand towels she's making.
Ones I'm making.
Yeah. Because you can hold them in the air. You don't have to put them near the food. So rest assured they are brand new. But Mum's just going to hold them up in front of the camera while I get myself a little bit more organised.
this one has got lovely little possums on it.
Don't put it on your table. They're brand new. This cooking area. You want to give them to me.
There you
I
are.
washed my hands. I've done it several times. I don't have any more of that sausage stuff.
And these ones, they're little dogs that are pretending to be Easter bunnies. So they've got Easter bunnies on the top of them.
Or if you're Australian or you just love Australian things, we have got these as well. So they have got... So finally, we were showing hand towels, but everything keeps going flat. So I'm going to have to keep this video a little shorter. And also, the ingredients want to stay cold and not go bad. A little bit of pepper. I just do what I think is the right amount. The right amount for you might be different. We usually like about a pinch. And you can also use a pinch of salt. Our salt grinder is very peculiar with the peculiar weather. It doesn't really come out very much. And I'm just going to say this is ridiculous for cooking right now. And this salt cutty is going to work a lot better. So this is ground Himalayan salt, and you can see how pink it is. Hopefully there is enough light for you to see that it's really pink. There, I'm not going to put this much in because it would be so salty, but you can see how pink the salt is. Really, really pink. We just need a small pinch of the salt. Put it in there. And then all the herbs, they can go in there as well. I'm done with the chopping board. I can go for washing up later. Obsessed about washing hands or just liking them clean after touching kitchen things. I'm using the hand towel again. This is why when I'm cooking and like doing the sausage, I got really greasy fingers or all of those different things, I need to wash my hands and dry them. Love Mum's hand towels. She is sewing right now. You might be able to see her in the background.
You can't because I've just finished sewing.
She's just finished sewing, she says. Can't see her anymore, but if she comes back and sews more hand towels, you might see the lovely Claire making her hand towels. And our fridge door was a bit greasy. I might wipe it down a bit later. We are doing gluten free, so we have this product, which it is so good if you can buy it. Half the time you cannot buy it. It was out of stock for weeks and weeks, and that did not help with making sausage rolls. Because if you can't eat it, you can't eat it. So, and gluten makes us unwell in this home. So yeah, just showing you there about that kind of size. So I don't know if that means I have to roll them out a little bit. I've never made sausage rolls before. That needs to be mixed all together. I'm going to get very dirty fingers. And even though I cleaned the bench, it's now dirty. I don't understand it. It's a bit tricky. But wipe these down. Might as well. They need it. We've had them for yonks. Another one of my mother's words that I've learned, yonks. Is it a little bit of when you were a kid, your parents said it?
I don't know. We also say donkey shoes.
I know, so it means it's a really long time, and these are a couple of years old, so yeah, now it is super, super clean. It's also wet. So we're going to stick them in the cupboard lying down so the air can get to them, because I don't need any more salt or pepper. Yeah, and I know I don't need to wash my hands every time I touch a cupboard door. It's shocking how many times I've washed my hands. I just realised that you need to put eggs in this recipe as well. It calls for 4 eggs. I thought it was excessive. I don't know, do you think it's excessive? We're probably going to try the recipe the correct way and use all 4 eggs. But yeah, it's like using all our eggs up and they're in short supply. And we're not really going egg shopping in another week. Oh, there's an ant. It's so little. You probably can't see him, but he's crawling around in there and I don't want him to stay. So if you don't like people pouring water on top of ants in a cup, I'm very sorry, but yeah, I'm not being kind to the little critter today. Probably was going to bite someone anyway. Nice and clean. So this is to crack my eggs open. I always do it over a cup. And then going into this bowl so that I can control any eggshells. And that one was really nice. If I just wanted the egg yolk, I can apparently use hands. I do it that way because it's so easy. And that's just better too. If one of the eggs was bad, I would only have to throw one egg out rather than everything. So it's always nice to use another dish. Now we don't have too much trouble with eggs getting bad, just with eggshells. Although that doesn't look like an eggshell. I think that's just a part of the egg, part of the chicken. Probably wanted to make another chicken. Poor things. People stealing their eggs. I don't know, I'm not a chicken, so I guess I don't know what it feels like. If someone went and stole your eggs that you wanted to be your children. All really good, all seem to be free of eggshells, and they are all in this cup. I am going to have to use another egg for glazing. The recipe that I found on the internet asked for. And yeah, I could have done this gradually. Might have been the way to do it, but anyway, it's going to help mix in those peppers and spices because they're all getting in there with the egg now. to work out. Stirring it all together. There's a lot of mixing now. All these eggs have been lovely and fresh, even though we've had them out on bench, but we purchased them from Costco Organic. They have gone up. They are $18 for the big lot of eggs. I can't remember how many you get. You get 2 dozen, there you go. So $18, so they work out, what, $9 per 12 eggs, which is pretty good. We pay $14 for 12 eggs at Market Organics, and we get them when they have them, but they never have eggs in stock at Market Organics. And at Market Organics, you can buy 2 packets, and they look like these eggs from Market Organics. But these are not Market Organics eggs in this package. There are different companies' eggs, and that's all good. Just keep in mind where we buy our eggs, but eggs are eggs, right? Unless you get Big Boys eggs. Big Boys organic eggs often have double yolks, and they're really delicious. So I like the fact that at Costco they have a really, really big freezer area that the customers can walk inside. Oh, it's a fridge, so it's really cold. That's what I mean by a freezer. If it was a hot day like this and you were happy to be out all day and stay there, you could just go into their freezer and you'd be cold. It could be quite lovely when you're really, really hot. So that is about them. Bits of leftover eggs. Now that is going to make a lot of very healthy sausage rolls. You could probably use other meats or spices if you wanted. Someone was suggesting that lamb and feta sausage rolls could be really nice, although if you were using organic cheese it might get very expensive as well, and you would want to keep in mind reducing your salt from somewhere else, because feta cheese can be salty. Particularly if you're someone who doesn't eat a lot of salt, you're going to probably notice salty more from that, so you might not want as much feta cheese. But this made quite a lot of mince, so that's a lot of sausage rolls. I would recommend perhaps buying your ingredients fresh and freezing half of it, because it's lots of sausage rolls. I'm gonna keep this because I have to crack another egg. But I also am not sure what I'm meant to do with that egg. It's for glazing. I need to read the recipe and read what I am supposed to do. Also, we've got these from the bulk section. I'll probably put some of them in a separate container so I don't mess that up with dirty hands from the mince, because that could be gross. And they are organic, and I was looking for black sesame seeds, but they had none in bulk, and I only wanted a few. I didn't want that many. Mum was going to make sesame biscuits, but never did, so I'm going to use some of those on top. So there is the last egg. 5 eggs, but that is heaps of recipe. You could easily halve the quantity, but remember you have to have 250 grams of your meat kind of things each. So sausages and also the other kind of mince that you have. Also try to get really good quality sausages that are less fat. The less fat is better. I am now going to tip away my eggshells into the garbage bin. You probably could do something composty or garden kind of thing. But yeah, seeing I'm not much of a gardener, I'm going to throw them out.
Eggshells are good for your garden.
Eggshells are good for the garden. They have calcium in them.
And they help stop the snails.
Yeah, they can stop the snails, but I'm not telling you how to grow your garden. You could watch someone else's channel for telling you how to grow your garden, because if I told you how to grow your garden at the rate of my gardening success, you'd probably be complaining. I have got a baking mat. It's really good for keeping our kitchen clean. It also says interesting information, so like cup measures and like how many mils is in quarter of a cup, half a cup, third cup, different kind of metric conversions, teaspoons as well to mils. So I guess if you just like need a specific amount of mils, you could do cups and teaspoons and work it out. That's really cool. And then inches to millimeters and also centimeters, because millimeters might be too small. Don't use it for your sewing, just use your sewing ruler and inch cuttings or half-inch cuttings. That's the way I work it, because you're kind of beautiful and it works for me. Yeah, kilograms and ounces conversions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I love this, keeps the table nice and protected and clean. These are all nicely frozen. I think if I put a couple out, they will start to defrost a bit better. So it says that you get 4 sheets, which is pretty cool. If I put 2 out, they can start defrosting, and the meat part's going in the fridge. My phone is definitely running out of video space, and I also don't know what to do. So I'm going to end this video, and then I will make the sausage rolls off camera and do a quick video of a finished and baked sausage roll, which is going to be delicious, and we're going to want to eat the sausage roll because we're getting starving. And I know that you shouldn't have only sausage rolls for lunch, but at least they have got vegetables in them, so you know you're having something good, which is a bonus. And we will see you later with some cooked sausage rolls and work out how that we roll them together, so we can actually do a really good rolling of sausage rolls video later on. So yeah, thanks for watching up to this point, and I'll see you later with the other sausage rolls.